Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulls will kick this away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down coming up. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Now move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Powering through the defender. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. And now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, USF.
first down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And on the carry, he's heading left. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, South Florida.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's going to hand this off. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Volunteers. Made the defense look slow that time. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Great cut. They whiff on him. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Florida. So we're all tied up after that one for a potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try the jet sweep here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can... come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got his man in the open field. Oh, and it's a fumble. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught near the sticks. It's Woods.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. His quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Caught in the backfield. It's hard. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A change of direction. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Woods. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. If you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Look at the time in the pocket. Finally delivers to the left. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. Hands off to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
They'll run it to the left. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. 4th down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. They'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Kicking team on now for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away.
Tennessee, 35, South Florida.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The USF offense back on the field now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Bulls come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They're going to run it. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 25. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22. The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy. This one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pocket breaking down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. That's a crucial response, but this offense but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
South Florida, 21.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they've got him. The defense makes a big play in the last play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up.
The 3rd quarter with the score, Tennessee 35, South Florida 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. He's found some room at the 40. Look at that, he's still going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and they'll use the ground game here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Important second down play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The important third down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Bulls starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fires it on the move. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the move, looking deep. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. And the Volunteers will line up to kick it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. back out there now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, they cover an onside kick. You never know.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Off target and incomplete.
And great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Can they play key boy here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And the single back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Vols enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win the game. He's past the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
But his defense is doing everything in their power to try to rip away at that football, realizing that clock is becoming their enemy. They may not get many opportunities to have a chance to score if they can't come up with a big stop.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And they stopped the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And they will trot out the field goal team here. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. And that one is no good. And after the miss,